This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So yesterday we have seen how to switch your focus to the alert. So that is what we have seen. Now today we will see how to handle multiple pages. See, so far we are working with a single page. If you want to switch our focus to the another page, or if you want to perform some actions on the another page, so how will you do that? So in this scenario, you will come to know the difference between close and quit. Theoretically, you know that close means it is closing the current browser, current window, whereas quit means it is quitting the entire driver. In this section or in this scenario, you will come to know the difference between close and quit practically. Handling different pages. See, in Selenium terminology, each and every page is treated as a window. In Selenium terminology, each and every page is treated as a window. Internally, the Selenium, it is generating one ID for each and every window. Internally, each and every window, it generates one ID. So driver dot close. Okay. So this application is thread.sleep at the roast declaration. Run as Java application. Right. Now this is the page it is opening. So internally the WebDriver for this page, that means for this window, it generates one ID. So how to get that ID? How to get the ID? Now driver dot, there is a method called get window handle. Get window handle. Get window handle, what it returns? It returns a string. So the string which is alphanumeric type. So what I'll do is So since it is main page, so I'll capture in the a variable called parent ID. So what I'll do is I'll generate the parent ID. So that means main page ID. Parent ID. Get window handle. It returns the string which is generating the ID of the current page, which is generating the window ID of the current page. Current page means wherever the focus is there, that is treated as current page. So right now, after opening the application, the page will be there on the main page. So that is current page. So right now, after opening the application, whatever it is displaying, so that is your current page. So I captured the ID of that page. So which is alphanumeric type Java application. Now see, this is the ID. This is the window ID of the screen. So which is alphanumeric type. Now see, I'll get the title of this page. So the title, you will get it as Gmail. I'll write it as main page title. So driver dot get title. Driver dot get title. So you will get as Gmail. Right. So now after page is opening, let me click on this help link. Let me click on this help link. Now see, there is another page is opening like this. That means there is another page is opening like this. So click on help page. Sorry, help link. Then it will open help page. So driver dot find element by dot, so link text. So this is help. Then click. So after opening the help page, now I try to use close. Can anybody tell me which screen it is going to close? So first it is opening Gmail, and then in that page I'll try to click on help link, and then at the last you are trying to use driver.close. Now after clicking on help page, after clicking on help link, it will open two pages. One is main page and the second one is help page. So totally two. But here I am using driver.close. So which page it is going to close?
Current page.
Help.
Huh?
Current page. I mean the help page.
Help page.
Anybody?
Yeah. The current page is help page, so I think the help page will close.
Srividya?
The current page, I think.
Which one is the current?
The help.
How will you say that it is help, madam? Now see, it closed main page, but help page is like that. See what you did in the main page, you clicked on the help link. It is open help page. That doesn't mean the focus is jumped to the help page. You just clicked on the help link. After clicking on help page, after clicking on help link, the page is open, but the focus is not transferred from the main page to the another page. That means help page. So that's why it is closing the main page. Now, how will you switch your focus from the main page to this page? Now see, in this page, if you want to perform some actions, my focus has to be in this page. That means my current page has to be this help page. Now still the focus is on the main page. That's why it is closing it. So how will you switch your focus from the main page to this page? Now see, now again, you know that there are two pages. One is main and the second one is help. So get window handle. So if I want to get number of pages, that means number of windows, get window handle, which is using to get the current page ID. If you want to get all the pages IDs, driver dot get window. See, there is method called get window handles. There is method called get window handles. Get window handles, what it returns? It returns set of strings. Set is also like similarly to the list only. List and set both are coming under collections concept. So get window handles, what it returns? It returns set of strings. So let's say I stored in the window IDs. The set is also coming under Java util package. So now here you can get how many number of pages. So here window IDs, because this is my set name, dot size. So set and list both are same, but there is a difference. So under set also, if you want to find out number of elements, again the size. So under collections, if you want to find out number of elements, we are going to use size. So here after clicking on help, how many windows? One is parent and the second one is that help page. So totally you supposed to get 2. Right. So the number of pages is 2. Okay. So now I want to retrieve the window IDs for each and every page. Displaying window IDs. So since it is set, I can use for each. So set is also like kind of coming under collections. So I can use for each, right? So here we are working with the set of what type? It is a string type. So string, let's say ID colon. So what is my set name? Window ID. Right. So ID. So let us print each and every ID. Right. So one is parent and the second one is child. Now I'll do one thing. At the last, instead of using driver.close, I'll try to use quit. So no matter wherever the position is there, it is closing entire thing. Otherwise, every time unnecessarily it is opening. And now see the number of pages, two. One is the parent, and see this parent, we already captured this one. Both are same. So this is the parent and this is the child. Just for clarification point of view, we already captured the main page ID. This one and this one, both are same. The second one is child. Right. Okay. Now, what I want is, I need to switch it to the second page. I need to switch it to the second page. So one is parent and the second one is child. So now what I have to write the condition? If whatever you are getting the ID, if that ID is equal to the parent ID, that means you are in the main page. If this ID equals to the parent ID, then you are in the parent. So now if I want to write for the second page, what I have to write? If parent ID not equal to the ID, that means it will be the second ID. If parent ID not equal to the second ID, then it will be child page. Now I need to switch it to the that particular page. So how should I write the condition? Here, if this ID not equal to parent ID. So here I am comparing two strings. This parent ID equals ID. So here what shall I write? So not equal. Then you can write like this. So if parent ID not equals to ID, that means moving to child ID. So here you have to write. So you need to switch your focus to the child. So driver dot, switch it to dot, driver dot, switch it to dot, here window. Driver dot switch to dot window. Just a second.
This conference will now be recorded.
So now driver dot switch to dot id, because here I am comparing with parent id. Here we are getting each and every id. Whatever the id we are getting, that id is not equal to the parent id, then we can switch it to the corresponding id. Then we need to pass that id name here. So now the focus is jumped to the child page. Now the focus is on the child page. Now for verification point of view, what we will do is we will try to get the title of the page. Title of the page. So driver dot get title.
This conference will now be recorded.
Right? So now see, and just wait for few minutes. Thread dot sleep and wait for 3 seconds. Now use driver dot close. Now see, at that time what will happen, you will come to know. So let us, for time being, let me comment this code. Run as Java application. So this is main page. Now after 3 seconds, now see the second page is closed. That means help page is closed. Now it is closed. Why? Because now the current page is, now it is helped page. The focus is jumped to the helped page. So that's why it is treated as current page and it is closing that help page. Okay. Now see, the title of this child page is also like a Google account help page. So since it is help page, the title is Google account page and the parent one is Gmail. Right. Now here I'll try to use close. So in this case, what will happen? So if you want to perform the any actions on this page, then you can perform the actions, whatever you want. Okay, that's fine. Now, if I use driver.close, so anyway, in this case, it is closing the child page. What about like this one? Hmm. Anybody? So after closing the
Parent.
child page, there will be main page. So driver.close means it will close the
Main
main
page.
page. Yes or no?
Main page.
Main page will close.
Okay.
Is it true?
True.
Madam, how about others?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let us see. This is help. help is closed. Now after 5 seconds, it has to close main, but main is not closing. Instead of that, it is giving some exception. What is that exception? No such window exception. No such window, target window already closed. See, focus is on the child page. So you are trying to close, that's why it is closed. But you know that manually, after closing all the windows, user's perspective, it is main page. So if you're trying to close main page, and it will close main page. But in the automation perspective, how the WebDriver will know my focus is on the main page? Again, you need to write that statement. Everybody is thinking that after closing all the child pages, by default main page only will be there. So automatically the cursor will be coming into the main page. Then we can close it. So no, it's not like that. Again, you need to switch your focus to the main page. So for that, again, you have to write a driver.switch to .window. And here, what is a window ID? Window ID means that parent ID. That's it. Now this time it will close. Okay, so perfect. So this is the way you need to handle the pages. And I'm giving one small exercise, not small exercise. Of course, it's a simple, but you need to implement one method, switch it to any page. Let's say I want to switch it to some fifth page. The focus will be jumped to the fifth page. See, in the real time, maximum parent page and then one child page. So it will be like that. So that's why I explained this scenario. Assuming that in the interview, they will ask one question like, so from the parent page, you traverse up to 7 pages. Like that means in the parent page, you did some actions. It opened first page. That means child page 1. In the child page 1, you did some actions. It opened another page. That is the second page, child page 2. And again, in the third page, you did some actions. Again, it opened like so. Like that, it opened up to 7 pages. I want to switch it to 6th page. The logic, whatever we implemented, this is parent and child relations. One parent and a single child. And of course, in the real time also, you will work like this only. In the interview point of view, they may ask like this, assuming that there is a 6th page. I want to jump to the directly 6th page. That means my focus has to switch to the 6th page, or maybe like 50th page, assuming that. So implement one method, switch it to page. Take that method name as switch it to page number, and we are passing argument as the page number. So if I am passing page number, automatically the focus will be jumped to the page number. So just implement that method. So if you have that method, then no need to write this type of conditions. So this logic is parent and child. Assuming that if you want to switch it to the another page level, then how will you do that? Okay, so take it as exercise. Okay, now see here we are working with for each loop. We are working with for each loop. See, there is another way to retrieve the values. Using for each loop, we are printing it. So there is another way to retrieve it. So that concept is called iterator. That concept is called iterator. That concept is called iterator. So how to use it? Iterator, iterator, it, some reference variable is equal to the set name dot, there is a method called iterator. So iterator is programmatically, it is an interface. Iterator is programmatically, it is an interface. The syntax. So here you need to pass the whatever the set name is there, that you need to provide, and then while it dot. So to check in the set, is there any element or not? To check that condition, there is a method called has next. There is a method called has next. There is a method called has next, right? There is a method called has next, and here if element is there, to get that we are retrieving like this next. That's it. So this is another way to retrieve the elements. Now here iterator, in the iterator, what type we are working? We are working with the string, right? So you need to mention like this. We need to mention like this. You need to mention like this. So let's say to store it, it.next. Let's say I am storing in the current ID. it.next, it returns one ID. So which is type string. So I stored in the variable called current ID. So using this concept, we can also retrieve it. Okay. So let us do that. Displaying window IDs using iterator concept. Iterator. See, again, iterator is coming under Java util package. Now we are working with the string it dot as next. Sorry, yeah. So what is your set name? What is your set name? Set name is window IDs. Window IDs dot, there is a method called iterator. Okay. So this is the syntax. The set name is window IDs dot iterator. So iterator. So iterator of what type? We are working with the string. Set of string, right? So string type. So here while you have to write the condition it dot, there is a method called has next. So has next, what it will do, it will check whether element is there in the set or not. If it is there, then there is a method called next. So string next, what it returns here, string. So string, let's say current id. I stored in the variable called current id. That's it. After that, as usual, story. Write this condition. So here we are capturing in the current id. So just use this. That's it. So for the time being, what I'll do, I'll comment this code. So this is the code I want to comment. Just control plus slash. Control plus slash. The code will be commented out. And again, this you need to select the same code if you want to uncomment it, and then press the same symbol. Control plus single slash. The code will be uncommented out. Now the code is commented out. Now I'll try to check with this iterator whether it is working fine or not. Run as Java application. Now see it's closed. See, perfectly it's working. Okay. So this is the way you need to work with multiple pages. So here also we are working with switch to concept. So switch means if you want to switch your focus from one place to another place, we need to use this switch to concept. Okay, yeah. Any doubts?
No.
No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, thank you. So we'll talk about it tomorrow, how to handle frames concept. Okay, so that we will discuss it. How to handle frames concept.
Okay, thank you.